Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back. So today we are going to recap Spike's family, everything up to now. So before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and also ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos and to never miss any of our updates. Now, without any further delay, let's get started. Twilight is an agent that works for WISE, Westalis intelligence agency, and he is tasked with investigating Desmond, who is in Ostania and planning to start a war. Twilight disguises himself as a psychiatrist, Loid Forger, and adopts a girl named Anya so that he can enroll her into the prestigious Eden College to get closer to his target. Unbeknownst to him, Anya is actually a telepath who can read people's mind. One day, members of a mafia group that is after Twilight kidnaps Anya. Lloyd realizes that he needs to reconsider his priorities. Civil servant Yor Forger has a secret identity, an assassin named the Throne Princess. Lately, single women had been suspected of being spies, which was making Yor nervous. Meanwhile, Lloyd was searching for someone to play Anya's murder so they could attend the interview at Eden College. He just happens to run into Yor at a boutique. Anya reads Yor's mind and finds out that she is an assassin and tries to get Lloyd to ask Yor to play her mother. Yor moves in with Lloyd and Anya. Now that they are a family, they need to prepare for the interview. But Lloyd realizes, with how Anya and Yor currently are, the interview probably won't go well. In order to make sure they all understand how an upper-class family should be, Lloyd decides that they should all go out as a family. They go to the theater and a museum, but it's not just clicking with Anya and Yor. Twilight begins to lose hope. The day they had been preparing for has finally arrived. The Forgers are fully prepared and head to the interview. As soon as they enter the school grounds, Lloyd feels someone watching them. All of the applicants were being observed from the shadows by the instructors of the academy. The exam had already begun. Housemaster Henderson, who would be grading their performance, kept a keen eye on how the Forgers were acting and seeing if they were truly worthy of the prestigious Eden Academy. The day that Eden College would announce the applicants that successfully got into the school had finally arrived, but Anya's number is not listed. The Forgers fall into the depths of despair, but are greeted by Henderson. He praises them for their interview and tells them that Anya is at the top of the waiting list. 3 days later, they find out that Anya got into the school. Frankie comes over to celebrate with the Forgers, and they all agree to reward Anya for working so hard. Anya's uniform is finished. Lloyd has to go to a wide strategy meeting, so he has Yor pick up the uniform as he heads to the safe house. At the meeting, he finds out that Anya will have to receive 8 stellar stars and become an Imperial Scholar at Eden Academy in order for him to successfully complete Operation Strix. Meanwhile, Anya is very excited about getting her new uniform, but there are always criminals on the lookout for wealthy students from Eden Academy, and Anya gets targeted by a group of hoodlums. Anya ends up with Tony Trustpold after she hit Damian Desmond. Sadly, this causes her to stand out for the wrong reasons in class, which depresses her, but she ends up friends with Becky, and school becomes a little more fun. She also tries to apologize to Damian for hitting him, but just can't seem to get the words out. For the sake of Operation Strix, Lloyd disguises himself as someone who works at the school and tries to help Anya reconcile from the shadows. Ostania's counterintelligence agency and National Security Bureau conduct spy hunts and keep surveillance on its citizens to maintain peace within the country. They are also called the Secret Police and are feared. Yor's younger brother Yuri actually belongs to the Secret Police and is hunting down spies while keeping this a secret from Yor and others around him. One day, he suddenly shows up at the Forger residence. The Forgers, who are full of secrets, and Yuri, who has a secret identity, come face to face. In order to prove to Yuri that they are actually a married couple, Lloyd and Yor are supposed to kiss. Lloyd is willing to get this done immediately for the sake of Operation Strix, but Yor can't do this sober, so she ends up downing a bunch of wine and gets drunk. Yuri sees his sister this way, also gets drunk, and is unable to make rational decisions anymore. A rumor spreads amongst the first graders at Eden Academy saying that if they do well in their next PE class, they will get rewarded with stellar stars. Anya is determined to get a stellar star, so she trains with Yor. Thus begins the dodgeball match between Cecil Hall and Walt Hall. Anya and her classmates are determined to win, but they are faced with giant Bill Watkins. In order for parents to attend one of the social gatherings at Eden Academy, their children need to be Imperial Scholars, but Anya heading to study makes this harder. Lloyd then comes up with a plan to get Anya to get stellar stars by doing community service rather than with her academics, but when she ends up volunteering at a hospital, she continuously messes up. Later, she hears a child drowning in a pool with her telepathy. The next day of school, Anya is awarded a stellar star for saving child's life.
Loid is burdened with one mission after another from Wise and comes home exhausted. He then hears neighbors gossiping that he is neglecting his family. Because he can't let anyone doubt them as a family for the sake of Operation Freaks, he decides to take his family to aquarium the next day to show everyone that they get along. However, he is assigned another mission from Wise while he is there, and Loid's mission is success. Loid wants to complain to headquarters for overworking him and get some vacation. But seeing the smile on Anya, he realizes he can't sit idly if he wants a world without war, where children don't cry. And that's all the story has to offer up to now. Thanks for watching everyone, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to subscribe to our channel and also ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos and to never miss any of our updates.